we are getting a decision here in that fight, the ongoing fight between Apple and Epic Games, a judge ruling that Apple can no longer force developers to use that in-app purchasing, ruling in that Epic Games case. And Zach, of course, we're talking about the in-app purchasing as in Apple limiting those developers who are in their app store to strictly use the payment service or payment system that Apple has provided. Epic challenged that, of course, and now we're getting this ruling from the judge there, ordering Apple to let developers steer app buyers elsewhere. This has got to be a big loss for Apple.
Yeah, it's a big ruling here, and something that we talk about so much. $20 billion roughly is what analysts have, the App Store raking in for Apple, profit margin north of 75%. So, I mean, it's a big piece of the business, and obviously Apple's probably going to appeal this one. I'm not expecting them not to, which could set the stage for a Supreme Court battle here, Akiko. But really, I mean, Epic has not just launched this battle here in the U.S., also in other jurisdictions around the world where they sell Fortnite, that very popular game, to people out there. But yeah, a big blow, and obviously why we're seeing the shares fall almost immediately after that ruling came out, because it is rather important. Apple already had kind of tried to get ahead of some of this, maybe by opening the door to some media apps. We've seen that, like Netflix, to get around having to pay that required 30% fee on all revenue through the App Store. So kind of, I guess, walking it back for some giants like Netflix, but not everybody. But yeah, I mean, a pretty important blow here to Apple.
And we are seeing the stock move on the news here. Shares of Apple down about 2.5%. And Zach, earlier we had Dan Halley on talking about the fight that Apple's having with Epic over in South Korea. But Epic has filed complaints against Apple over in the EU, in the UK, in Australia. So this is certainly not the last that we've heard of it, but at least here in the US, in this particular case, the judge handing a big loss to Apple, saying that they have to allow developers to be able to buy their apps outside of the Apple App Store. And a story we're going to continue to watch here as we see shares now down roughly 3%.